Welcome to Lounge TV. I'm Larry.
I'm Tom.
And this is Lounge TV. We wanted to do a little vlog because we've been having a lot of creepy stuff happening lately. And I mean a lot of creepy stuff. Like our thermostat, for some reason, I think it's the thermostat, there's something wrong with it. But I say it's my dad. He's trying to cook us at nighttime. Usually always at nighttime. Like it's working fine right now. But it's set to go down at 63 at nighttime. So it goes down, but then all of a sudden, at 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock, maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, all of a sudden the heater kicks on and it takes the temperature up. Even though it's set for 63, it takes it up sometimes to 78, sometimes 70, sometimes 72. We got to shut the whole heater off. But in the daytime, it doesn't do it.
Only at night.
It doesn't make any sense. And plus, Tom's light's been coming on. Did it come on last night at all? Or?
It's come on 3 times today so far. Once at like 7:30, once at like 8:30, and then once just when I was getting changed.
Yeah, and it's one of them touch lights. I mean, maybe coincidence, both things are happening. Well, anyway, make a long story short, if I could do that. I went outside this morning because we have a dumpster outside, and I wanted to, I'm putting trash in there from the shed and stuff. And I go out there, and the back door's closed. Well, I left it all the way open yesterday, and this door's heavy. So I told Tom,
big door.
Yeah, it's a big door. And so we went on our security camera to look at it and everything, and we see it closed now. It rained a little last night. Maybe there was breeze, but when we're watching it's like this door is really heavy. It would have to be a big gust of wind, and I know there's a cobweb on there that moves. You can see the cobweb right here, guys, which I got to clean it off. It moves a little bit, but it doesn't look like it's strong enough to blow that. And that, like, it's funny because there's a pile of leaves in the middle of the yard. When I took the pool cover off the other day, there's a pile of leaves there. It's still there. Now, if the wind was that strong, shouldn't it blew them away somewheres? It doesn't make any sense. So, well, I'm gonna hold the camera, and while Tom shows you guys what happened on this yesterday. Let's see. Get like that, yeah. All right, so
right.
You gotta get to the point where it's open.
There.
Okay, see, it's a little windy. You can see the cobweb moving there. But the thing's not moving.
Right, none of the tree branches are moving.
Yeah, and you can see the door open right there.
Yep.
And then when's this going to happen, Tom? Soon?
Probably in like...
What'd you do? Rewind it for like an hour ago?
I put it 30 seconds.
All right, so...
There it goes.
Yeah, there it goes. Just... Boom. And Tom, it scared you, didn't it?
Yeah, I thought it was like a car crash. Because all of a sudden, I'm sitting there on my computer, just talking to people online, and all of a sudden I just hear a loud boom outside.
Yeah.
And I was like, what was that? Like, I thought for sure that somebody, like, ran to a tree or a telephone pole. Well, not a telephone pole, because if it hit a telephone pole, he probably would have lost power. Yeah. Because that always happens with us.
Yeah, and it's funny. Here you go. You can hold it again. It's funny because it's like, it is extremely heavy, that thing. So we're going to go outside now, and we're going to see how much force it actually takes. Because it was all the way, I'll show you where it was, and then we saw it move one time, but it only went part way. It's weird.
Which made sense given that the tree was moving at that point.
Right.
I was like, okay, the wind caught it a little bit. Started going parallel with the wind.
It's a little chilly out, by the way. You should have wore a jacket.
A little bit. Well, I didn't know that. You didn't tell me.
All right, guys, I turned the music, turned it off. We don't need to get copyrighted. Anyway, so...
Yeah, and the acoustics are weird because like I could hear it. It sounded like there was a speaker that you like left in the dumpster.
Tom was arguing with me saying I had 2 speakers out here.
Because it sounded like there was another one in the dumpster or something.
Okay, like I wouldn't know, Tom. What are you yelling for?
I'm not yelling.
Your voice is loud. It's getting on my nerves.
Well, maybe your voice is too quiet.
Anyway, I should have put the chain here.
Yeah, that would have solved that.
All right, so I'll show you where I had it. I had it right about here.
Yep, right about there.
That's not too much. But see, it closed further than that, right? Because it was almost straight out. Right?
Yeah, it went parallel with the side.
Okay, so that makes sense, right?
Yeah, like a little gust of wind would have been able to get that.
But it was more like, probably like this, right? Right, like this?
I think it might have been straight out, but it's close to that.
Let's just say it was like that. All right, so this, I'm going to see how much it takes to actually get it to the point where that it? The sound?
Yeah, that sounded pretty close.
Okay. Okay, now that makes sense.
Only I think it was louder than that, because like I heard that very clearly from inside.
That I would say that's a very, look, and it is kind of going that way. But
yeah.
On its own. Mystery solved. It's a little bit downhill this way.
Yep.
All right, see that? We felt something creepy happen, and it wasn't creepy at all. See, there's an explanation for everything. You know why I was saying it was heavy? Because it's heavy pulling it this way.
Yeah, because you're pulling it uphill.
But that's what this little chain thing here is for, guys. You just put this in there like so, and it catches it, and it can't go nowhere. Well, that was not exciting. I thought it was going to be creepy.
I mean, it's still creepy to watch it on the camera. Like, you know, it's just completely dark out, and it's just like, oh, the thing just closes on its own. A big, heavy dumpster door. Yeah,
and it's funny because it scared Tom. Tom thought there was a car accident.
Like I said.
And he actually was looking out the window to see if he saw any cars. I'm sure he was going to call 911 if there was.
Oh, sure.
Ooh, look. Onion grass.
Oh, weird.
What? It's tasty.
Hey, no, like I'm looking, like it was dark out though, so it's not like I could really see very far, and you must have been asleep.
Yeah. Yeah, I
don't know how that didn't wake you up, Mr. Light Sleeper.
Yeah, no, that is weird, but you know what? For some reason, I was extraordinarily tired yesterday, and it might be because I was doing so much work outside and everything that it was, I mean, I was exhausted. Is the camera okay with the going from light to dark like that?
Yeah, it's already back to normal.
Yeah, so it was, I mean, to tell you, all I remember is I'm sitting there watching, what was it? Everybody Loves Raymond, and all of a sudden, I was out. I mean,
you and your
out.
sitcoms?
Huh?
You and your sitcoms?
Yeah, I mean, I was out, and then I woke up, and the TV was all, whatchamacallit?
Like screensaver mode, yeah.
Yeah, it was weird. But it was like I went into a coma last night, so I didn't.
Yeah, I was expecting any second after that bang for you to either yell or to come in just like, did you hear that?
Yeah, it's weird, guys, because usually I wake up the slightest noise, or even if the outside light comes on, I wake up. But last night, I guess I worked too hard yesterday, Tom. Thanks a lot. You worked me too hard. But yeah, because
I'm the one who's driving you to do all the stuff.
Yeah. No, I just, you know, you only can get the dumpster for like 2 weeks, so you got to do as much as you can. And, you know, it's inconvenient for us. We have trash pickup, but you can only have, what, 4 bags in the trash or 8 bags, something like that, but only like 2 cans, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you can't put anything like, anything big in there at all. You got to be able to fit it in a trash bag. If it doesn't go in a trash bag, you can't.
Right, got a big old box from something from Amazon? Nope.
Yep. Yeah. So, what we do is a lot of times if we have something big, especially because we have a convenience center, they call it. They should call it an inconvenience center because it's not very convenient at all, and it's so chaotic when you go inside there. There's lanes there and everything, and people cut in front of you and everything to put because you got all the recycling bins and the main bins for big metal objects and stuff like that. Now I have a couple TVs I have to get rid of. I have to take them there.
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting for Jeff to help me because these TVs weigh, I'll tell you what, they've got to be over 200 pounds easy.
They're old TVs. It's not like they're like
the one was, if you guys remember, this is how long it's been sitting in my shed, was from where Jesse pulled that prank on me. Wasted time. It was called Wasted Time, I think it was, prank or something like that.
And then you bash the screen and that'll...
and he made me keep doing different things and use different tools till he came out and told me it was a prank. I thought we were doing a real video.
Yeah, that old 720p, like, big old box of a TV.
No, that was 1080.
Was it 1080?
Yeah, that was 1080.
That was before 1080 was a thing.
No, that was 1080. That was high definition.
You would know. I
HD,
didn't really
1080.
know for that TV.
Well, I know because
that's what I just said.
That TV cost $1,000. The little 30-inch screen, I think it was.
Something like that.
Yeah. Now we get 55-inch screen for way cheaper than that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
But we could buy 2 of them for that price, right? But anyway, yeah. So I'm waiting I'll still have them in the shed because you can't put them in the dumpster. You're not allowed to. They got to go to the convenience center or the inconvenience center for those who get inconvenience. But anyway, guys, mystery solved. Thought it would be more dramatic than that, but I'm sure something freaky's going to happen because I'm telling you, there's something freaky going on right now.
I mean, my light shouldn't just turn on by itself.
And it's a touch light. That's creepy.
It is creepy.
Well, guys, until next time, grab yourself something cold to drink, put your feet up and relax, and we'll meet you at the lounge.